Hello. Mute? Yes. Okay. Hello. Welcome. We're back with writing sprints. Get some writing done. I have already started writing a little bit. So the stream will not be its normal ending at like 11 because I have to wake up early. But I also want to get some work done in Project Aztec Death Love. So I feel like I need to shorten that. It's so long to say words. But either way, so I need to go to sleep. Or at least sleep more than if we end normally, because I have to wake up temporarily early. So we're gonna end a little bit earlier. So we're starting at 8. I originally had it set for 8:30 and then realized I could start at 8 because Des is not streaming, because I usually try to not overlap her stream. So she's not streaming, so I could start early. So yes, we are here. We are going to squint and get work done, because I've done a tiny bit of work right before the stream, but today I worked on the poem for the contest for the Arizona Poetry Society. So I finally did a first draft, like word vomit ish of it. I just need to tighten it because it's too long. It's too long. I would be disqualified from literally being too long. There's too many lines. I need to adjust and make it clean, because Poetry Society can only put so many things on a page. So yes, but this time, hopefully, if I win the contest, it's under the correct name and not my given name, because I would like to be able to share with you guys. But that can't happen unless they put it under the right name. We'll see. The theme for this section of the contest is, it oozes like life and love, like positive, happy things. And that's what I was going to write. I was going to write like a poem about nature, because I didn't want to go cliche like love and sex. I thought about it. It would have been really easy. And then when I was like brainstorming with Bungle suggested like food, and I was like, nah, I don't want to go food. I felt like a lot of people would go food. No. What I ended up doing is going dark. Because without telling you the prompt, it still makes sense, because it's like this thing could actually go two ways, but your automatic thought is to go the positive way, like is what I had originally thought. No, I was struggling doing a positive thing, and then as I was driving, my brain was like, ooh, darkness. So but it is so dark that I might need to put a content warning in the email when I submit the poem. So we'll see. Bungle is gonna read it, because Bungle is my alpha reader for everything, because they are an amazing person. And we'll see what they have to say, if it needs content warning or not. Because, yeah, it's not graphic. There's a lot of like insinuation right now in its rough form. But yeah, I was surprised with myself that I was just like, suddenly things were on the page and I was just like, oh, okay, we're going with this. And then I just leaned into it. And then it's too long now. But that's that. That's the poem. We need to pick a timer and sprint romance. Well, I'm sprinting romance. You guys don't need to sprint romance. What do I want? Let's do you know what? We haven't done this one in a while. Okay. All right. Set that one up. Nope, wrong one. Oh, wait, let me pick a song. Let's do... We'll do this one. Okay. All right. 15 minutes to get our brains into gear. This is a Star Trek timer. The end of it is red alert. Be warned. It will kind of be loud. Let me update Twitch really quick. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. And 1, 2. Oops, hold on. Let me put my phone on vibrate. There we go. Nothing important. Okay. Back to timer. 1, 2, 3. Go. All done. Oh, let me take the banner off. We had JC come pop into the chat. Hello, my dear. So I got some more words down. I have introduced a new element into my couple's relationship that is equal parts cute and also has mythological reasonings. I didn't just add it in to add it in. But I'm not going to explain it. So only people that know will know why this element is in the book. So you gotta do your research to know. I keep hitting the mic. But I am excited. I definitely enjoying this story, really, so much. So much fun. What am I looking for? That's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Here we go. Let's see. And pick the next timer. I'll do this one. But we gotta turn off the sound because I don't know if I can trust this timer sound. But I feel good about the story and where it's going. I still have vague thoughts about going back to Project Blasphemy and even finishing Hunger's Desire, but I need to write this because I need to move forward with my traditional publishing plans, and I can't unless I have a story. And this is what this is. And I also want there to be more I want there to be more sci-fi, and I want there to be like more Aztec mythology and like our mythology out there. There's you can't throw a rock without hitting something that's inspired by Greek or Roman mythology, which is great. I mean, I love Greek, Roman mythology. I love Egyptian mythology, Norse mythology. I pay homage to that in this text, but we need to like expand. And I love that we're expanding into like Asian mythology and stuff, but I want to bring it out. And I think this is really the best time to do it, as people are also wanting like Latin romance, and which they talked about on the Romance Writers Room. that Esther and Des did with Tiff. You know, there was a whole conversation about that. So I'm really excited. I really, really, really loved Project Blasphemy. I still do so much. And I feel like that's going to be that like special story in my life where like I will love everything I do. Everything will have some like shining thing in my heart. But Project Blasphemy, no matter how well or how bad it goes, when I self-publish it, will just have this like it will be like top shiny mantle because it was an experience. It was such an experience, and I can't stop thinking about it. I just have to keep being like, later. The longer it takes me to write this, the longer it takes me to go back to that. So I have to remember that. Also, I think I'm just wanting to write smut. Because the story is so much more sweeter and softer. At least right now. It is going to get some level of smut. Like lower level of smut. Because it's not an erotica. It's just a spicy romance. So it's on the lower ends. But it's just sweet and soft right now. Which is great. I just haven't wrote it in such a long time. Because I wrote 2 eroticas back to back. So I think I'm just like itching to write something super smutty. I'm nowhere close to that in the story. Like nowhere close. Nope. I mean, they just kissed. So, yeah, we're not close to that at all. Even though the kiss happened fast. But in the context of their story, not necessarily the story I'm writing, but their story, it's not really fast. It's really complicated. I've made this so complicated because there's the story I'm writing, but then their story also. And they're like just slightly off. They're not like fully layered on top of each other. They're like slightly off, sort of. Because I decided to make my life complicated. But let's go back to our next sprint so I can continue to write the cute things. We'll do this one. Right. 20 minutes. Solid working. And 1, 2, 3, go. All done. I hope everybody did okay. We had Thing come in. Oh, wait. Hello. There you go. I am almost, because apparently I am just angsty with these characters because I am just about to interrupt them. Just about to interrupt them. They're going to have this like sweet charged moment, and then the head of security is going to walk in. Yes, because apparently I'm a bastard. And I'm just like, nope, we're going to interrupt your sweet moment. But I also love those moments. I love building up the moment and then something dramatic happens, whether they get interrupted or the like kiss or whatever is much more stronger. Like in because I'm gonna just keep talking about it. Like in Project Blasphemy, I have this like build up, and instead of them being interrupted, it's more like it explodes and things happen, but it's like so charged and so raw. The energy is just like this like huge thing, and I just, it's fun. It's fun to build it up and to like just something happens, something sparks in some form or another, even if it's a spark and dwindle. What do I want as a timer? Let's do we'll do this one. Let me set it up. Okay. That's stream. Not Elements. StreamYard is being weird. Okay. Let's see. That looks good. All right, let's just go ahead and jump into another sprint. Let me pick a song. We'll do this one. I like this song. All right, 25 minutes. Get solid work done. And I can interrupt us. Oh, here we go. I can't have a ready night. I forgot to bring the flash drive. I had it on. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That always sucks when you, like, forget your things. But I have pencils and erasers and paper. True. That gets tiring after a while. Like, just writing notes in my notebook sometimes hurts. Or, like, at work sometimes I have to write things by hand because, you know, God forbid the hospital go fully digital. My hand was getting tired writing some stuff this weekend, and I was like, ugh. I can just practice drawing. Yeah, there we go. All right, well, let's get our 25 minutes in, shall we? And 1, 2, 3, go. All done. I did not even notice that timer had like an extra 5 minutes for I don't know what reason, but I'm going to finish this sentence real quick though. Here we go. I finished the sentence. Oopsies. And I think the chapter. Yeah, I think I'm going to start a new chapter. I'm going to set that up. Okay. That was nice. That was super cute, super sweet. Did a whole interrupting of the moment. Let's see. All good. I got some foot at a couple angles and a good outstretched hand. Oh, okay. I haven't really seriously practiced sketching for years. Yeah. When I draw, YouTube thinks there's another audio somewhere. Silly YouTube. What was I saying? Oh, when I draw, I don't draw like people. And I don't normally draw things because it's hard. What I like to do is more impression, like things that you would need to interpret more. Not that I do that all the time, like drawing wise, but if I do end up drawing a thing, it's usually not perfect, and it's not perfect on purpose. Very much like inspired by like Vincent van Gogh's like Starry Night and stuff like that, where things are very just flowy. That's what I like to do. Because other things are hard, and I'm like, meh, why? There are cooler ways to do things. Let's go. Nope, that's not the right one. Where is my... Oh, here we go. See, I can't do interpretive art like that. I wanted to be a comic book artist when I was in my 20s. Oh, yeah. See, for that, you'd have to. You have to be like more precise, more accurate. The only time I did good, like, detailed people art was when I was being like super meticulous, and then our teacher in high school had us do art by like squares, where you draw in a square, and then at the end it's like one whole like art thing, but you take it one square at a time. That was, I think, my best like art piece that was like a person. Everything else, I learned very quickly that I was not good at like real things. Nope. Objects I'm a little bit better at, but just like, nah, I'm good doing my own thing. It's much more fun. Sometimes I'll like share it. In high school, I would like share it with friends. Yeah, you have to do concrete sketching to do comic art. Yep. Then I tried some classes on e-painting, and everything was backward. Yeah, I have not done any e-art. I have not done any digital art at all. The only art I've ever done is physical, and I definitely am more I have learned that I do well with like charcoal art. I like to draw with charcoal, excuse me. Sometimes pastels, but really it's charcoal because I like being able to, I guess, to like get dirty and have like very precise work, but then use my hands to smear, and yeah, it's a whole thing. Anytime I did a black and white charcoal, it was always more of my better pieces in school. I'm not so skilled at interpreting my impressions into visual things. Yeah, it was because I didn't want to take art. This was like my senior year in high school. I did not want to take art, but the way my classes set out and the like required classes I had to take, the only elective I could take was art. So I didn't have a choice, and some of the times the only way I was able to like get through it was by like pairing it with poetry and stuff like that, because I was like, I don't want to do this. But I did have a good teacher. She was great. I just didn't want to be in her class. Also, because of course I liked charcoal, which is something that is smudgeable, which is what I like. But when you're wanting to keep a piece like that, and so that it doesn't smudge and doesn't get everywhere, you have to like set it with a spray usually. And with my asthma, I could not do that. So thankfully, I had very nice classmates that would take my art for me and go spray it for me and wait till it like aired out and then would bring it back to me. So I did not have to go outside and like choke to death. I had nice classmates. Let's see. LOL, I remember sucking greatly at charcoal. I did fine with pencil, watercolor, and dry chalk. I've never done chalk. I didn't like watercolor because it's not... I felt like I couldn't control it very well. I didn't mind acrylic painting. Acrylic painting was nice. But I quickly learned that I like the chaos that charcoal and pastels could give you. But I liked charcoal because it's easier to manipulate, like with your hands smearing it or with the smudgers. It's much easier to do it with charcoal than with pastels, or at least the pastels that we had at school that I used. They didn't smudge all that great to always get what I wanted, like the effects I wanted. But with charcoal, I could shade and smear and all those things really nicely, and then get edges that I wanted. So that's what I liked about it. To do graphite pencil, and I want to do figure portrait painting in the general style of, I love I know what that word is and I can't say it. But yes, I know what you're saying. That is very nice. I'm just like, I don't know. I think because I know how something is supposed to look, and being able to replicate it maybe is just like overly stressful for me, that I just don't do it so well. Unless it's like in something super controlled, like the square art thing that I remember our teacher had us do. But if I can just do whatever the hell I want, it's good for me. A foray into digital painting. Yeah. I have thought about wanting to do digital art. But I don't think I want to take the time to learn is my biggest thing. I'm like, do I want to learn how to do it? Do I want it that much? Do I want to learn? No, I don't think so. I'm good with just occasionally doing a little bit of art every so often. Oh, the evil yawn. Okay. Well, let's I feel like that's a sign. Let's get another sprint in. Let me pick a song. Let's do that one. Oh, I just did this. All right. 20 minutes. And 1, 2, 3, go. All right, all done. I had to finish a sentence. Make sure you save your work, everybody. I am seeding seeds, I feel like. I don't know if it's too early to do this or not. I feel like it's not. I don't know. We'll see. My job right now is just to write the story. Later, Dolores' job is to edit it and make sure that it makes sense. My job right now is just to write the damn story. So I got a self-portrait of my fist, which was fun. Oh, that's nice. people say that hands are so difficult to draw. And I can kind of see where people could say that. Especially if you're going to do something like that's not too up close, but it's also like not too far either. Then started on a ish realistic sketch of a person's eye, only with a vertical pupil. Yeah, hands are very difficult. So many bones, ligaments, and muscles. Yeah, vertical. You know what? You say that, and the first thing I think of is Crowley from Good Omens, because yeah, that's still in my life. I'm definitely not as obsessed with it when I was writing Project Blasphemy, but that whole fandom is still very much a part of my existence. But yeah, there's a lot going on in the hand. And feet. Some people say feet are hard too, I've heard. But I think not too many people draw feet, because it's really easy to just put people in shoes of some kind, and then you don't have to worry about drawing feet. At least I would think. Again, this is coming from a person who does not draw people on a regular basis. I have a hard enough time just drawing a face, let alone these other details. That is definitely above where I usually am. But yeah, let's see. Yes, feet are difficult for the same reason as hands. They're so full of weird bones. Yeah, I mean, the hand and the feet are literally just made up of like a bunch of just tiny bones. There is not a solid bone from like here to here. It's all made up of pieces, like a puzzle just put slightly together. It's not even like snap together pieces like Legos. Like, no, it's literally like a puzzle where the bones are all like weirdly shaped and all just pressed in to the shape. That's why when you like break your hand, sometimes it's difficult to heal because of how the bones are like structured, and I don't know, weird medical things. And all in a weird arc. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome. We're taking a break in between sprints. About half of all our bones are in the hands and the feet, like 25 bones a piece or something. Yes. I do not remember how many bones. I remembered at one point when I had to, when I was in nursing school. I don't remember now. I'm going to say that's so many bones. I literally had to memorize every single bone in the hand and in the foot, and I don't remember them anymore. So long ago. Or at least I feel like it was so long ago. Oh Lord. Anatomy and physiology is no fucking joke. The anatomy part actually was really difficult for me. The physiology part was not too bad. But the bones and the nervous system were tough because there's just so much of it. So much of it. So difficult. So difficult. On the reverse side, though, I learned a lot about the reproductive system and like how actually like stupidly complicated women's reproductive system is. Like the tiny bit that we normally learn as if you're properly taught how your body is supposed to function as a woman is like barely scratching the surface of how like ridiculously complicated and difficult it is. That was an eye-opener when I was in school. Let's see. But let's I'll do this one. Go ahead and do actually our last part because I have to wake up early. I did mention it at the beginning of the stream. But I have to wake up early, so I need to like sort of sleep-ish, even though I do get to come home and take like a nap. But yeah, I have to drive, so I should probably sleep. So that's why we started so early. So we're gonna do our last sprint. And we're gonna do 15 minutes. I'm also feeling tired because I had to wake up early today. So it's all circular. It's all in a circle. And we're technically not ending too early. Words. Yeah, see, my brain. The struggle is there. All right, 15 minutes to round out what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, all done. I am so sorry, Thing, that you had a blue screen of death. That's never good, no matter what work or personal laptop you were using. That's always bad. But yes, that was our last sprint because I need to wake up early, and I woke up early today, and I'm already feeling tired. Which we're not ending technically too early than normal, about like an hour earlier. But yeah, I do need to sleep. I know I didn't talk much, but thank you for the company while accomplishing my last task. Of course, JC, I appreciate the views always. Thank you. I'm playing around in my Notion now. I have not gotten onto the Notion bandwagon, but I always hear wonderful things about it. For the secret pen name, yes. Everyone has secret pen names except me and Des. Well, Esther has public pen name and a secret pen name. Let's see. It's all good. This has kept me company for the later part of the work. I'm glad. Get with Tiffany. She will turn you into a Notion person. I have heard that. And Tiffany. That's true. Yes. Because, they're one half. I just don't interact with Tiffany that often, so forget. Oh, I swear I would never, and yet here I am. I'm not saying never. It's just like I'm like I don't know if I have the brain space for another thing. So I just don't touch it. I'm like it can stay there. It can stay there. And I have my form of organization. Is it probably not as well like situated as everyone who uses Notion? No, but it works. It works for, for now, for what I needed to do. It is definitely a thing. All right. Oh, yeah. I hope you get lots of good sleep. Thank you. And you too. And everyone else who's watching later. Nope, that is not the button I wanted. But yes, that is it for now. Thank you everyone for coming by, for however long or short. And this will be the only stream this week. I am doing something on Friday, so there will be no stream Friday, but and I think actually no, next week should be normal. We should have a stream Monday and a stream Friday. So, but yeah, only stream for this week. So thank you so much for coming and enjoying. And yeah, and if you're watching the live stream later or the replay, there we go, words. Yeah, my brain is dying. If you're watching the replay later, thank you so much. And I hope you had a lot of work done. And yes, enjoy your sleep. Thank you. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.